So in my second month, I signed 8 new clients that were high ticket. And so I did about, I can't remember the exact number, but about like 4,000 to 5,000 in 1 month with clients.
Will, what's up, man? Thanks for being here and jumping on with me. I want to start with you kind of explaining where you were at, how you kind of came to us, what we talked about at the start, and when that exactly started and what you were kind of like working on.
Yeah, exactly. So I heard about Launch Socials from Logan, just, like through Twitter and like talking on Instagram and stuff. And at the moment, I was coaching some clients, but most of them were in person. I was looking to transition to something that's more online based and a lot to develop my clients to be more high ticket clients. And so, I started looking at Launch Socials, talked to Logan for a little bit about that. And y'all had a really good course that I was looking at that like fit what I was looking for, along with the accountability, as well as just kind of, pushing me to put content out there consistently, as well as content that is new to me as well, like video format stuff, really pushing me to go out and do that to, eventually convert those followers to paying customers and clients and getting them all the results and stuff. So that's kind of like an overall view of where I started.
Okay. And this was what, like 2-3 months ago?
Yeah, about 3 months ago. And, overall, I've gained quite a few clients, and it's been, a good process.
What would you say is the biggest like issue or problem that you were dealing with that you had to overcome or that you needed us for? I know you mentioned, videos and maybe restructuring your offer for online, but what did that look like on your end?
Yeah, really the biggest thing that y'all helped me out with was structuring that offer so it would work better online with higher ticket clients. And that's something that I really liked and something that y'all did really well. Overall, like the biggest sticking point, yeah, it was just, the fact of creating an offer online. It's a lot different than in person. Like, the whole sales funnel process, landing page, that was a lot of stuff that y'all helped me out with and gave a lot of insight, not only with the course, but also with the like weekly coaching calls. Those were very beneficial for me and helped me overcome those sticking points.
Amazing. And what did you try anything on that before? Did you try to build an offer online before?
Not really. I had tried like a little bit with some other stuff, but y'all really pushed me to like actually go out there and do it. And that's something that I think actually like set Launch Socials apart from a lot of the other like coaching and like courses on there. It was very accountable and like personable, which was enjoyable, and it also pushes you to get those results.
For sure. Yeah, I think one of the things that we do sometimes is like we don't yell at the people inside, but we'll
Mhm.
be pretty like firm with them, or we'll be like pretty not aggressive. I don't know what the right word is, but we'll make it known that you like there's some certain things you need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
And it's the same way with fitness coaching as well.
yeah. Next thing, what you know, what does your outcome look like today? Can you talk a little bit about numbers or clients you've signed?
Yeah. So ever since working with Launch Socials, like the first month was kind of for me, it was just readjusting my content style, moving some stuff around on social media. And then as far as getting clients, I really started to pick that up in the second and third month. So in my second month, I signed 8 new clients that were high ticket. And so I did about, I can't remember the exact number, but about like 4,000 to 5,000 in 1 month with clients. Um, and so, yeah, we're just growing from there and expanding.
Sir. And what are the goals? What do the goals look like from here?
Yeah, moving forward, I would love to get at a consistent pace of 10K a month in revenue from clients. And then really from there also, as well as just expanding my personal brand, because Evolution Academy is just, like the fitness side of things. I also want to go out there and just explore the world of, as a lot of people will say, personal branding and stuff, but honestly, it's just more about putting yourself out there and having an impact on people at the end of the day is what I want to do and help people.
Sure. For sure. I love that. Couple more things. What do you think were you skeptical about anything before, starting with us? Was there anything that you're kind of like questioning, maybe nervous about or something like that?
I mean, always when like, for me, like coming from the position that I was at the moment, the like price point for launch socials from my perception at the moment was like, okay, yeah, that's like a higher end course. But also at the same time is like, once I was in the course for a week or two, all those not even a week or two, honestly, the first like second day, I was like, okay, yeah, this is worth it. You're gonna get what you pay for. And that's something that was that one like sticking point for me that I was like, "Oh, I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to do this." But honestly, if to anyone listening to this, if you're willing to invest in yourself, Nick and Logan will come through for you on the back
Appreciate
end.
that, man. Thank you,
Yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
I'm glad that was your experience too. That's amazing. If
Yeah.
there's one thing that you could change, what would that be?
Um, Shoot, if anything, it would just be and I know that, I mean, this is how it goes. It's like I'm doing the same thing with my course of building it out and stuff, but just like the content that was in there, when I was looking, it would be like, I know you would just put it in like a blank slot to fill it in later. But that was something at first that I just perceived as like, oh, I thought I was going to get that. And then it looked like, oh, but that would be the only thing. And honestly, like at the end of the day, the accountability is it's not even big of a point or like big of a deal for me.
And 100% on that. That was because, yeah, I think you were one of the first like 2 or 3 people that joined. So there was definitely some blank. Now we're just consistently adding, but yeah, I definitely knew that was a concern. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, and it's the same way with like my stuff right now with like Evolution Academy. Is some of it's still not completely done, and I'm just building it out as it goes. So
Sure.
yeah.
And if there's like one thing you're happiest about, what do you think that would be?
Um, Shoot, for sure, just the amount of progress that I made in such a short amount of time. Because I know personally, like being someone who really like did a deep dive into entrepreneurship in the last 6 months, dropping out of college, doing a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to figure out like exactly what I want to do with my life. Really, the thing that just made me the happiest and most fulfilled was honestly that accountability and just that like that coaching aspect of working with you one on one, like texting late at night, like brainstorming ideas, stuff like that. Um, the little group chat we had going was really good as well. Just that accountability and the coaching aspect was definitely very beneficial.
Awesome. Yeah, amazing.
Mhm.
Will, if there's any like last words or anything you want to leave as a message on this, what would that be?
Yeah, to like anyone listening to this, to thinking, do I want to do launch socials or posted media, work with them? I would just say, dive in. Like there's no point anymore. If you're on the fence about something, you might as well dive in, go do it. Worst case scenario at all, it doesn't work out for you. And then you just go at it again. But I can say with confidence, as someone who worked with Logan and Nick for 3 months, I would say that they're 100% qualified. You should definitely work with them, and they'll get you results.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great interview, great call, and we'll chat after this. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll see you, bro.